Hello Bearcasters, and welcome to another edition of Bearcat Blitz. I'm William Wolkoff. The Bearcats football team heads off to Washington, D.C. Saturday to take on ACC Power Virginia Tech. The Hokies are 3-1 this year with victories over Georgia Tech, Austin Peay, and last week over Bowling Green. Their first loss came to Pitt, which bumped the Hokies out of the top 25. The Bearcats, on the other hand, are 2-0 this year with victories over Big East rival Pitt and Delaware State. This game will mark the 10th time the Bearcats play the Hokies. Virginia Tech holds a 5-4 advantage all-time against UC. The last time these two teams played was in the 2009 FedEx Orange Bowl under former UC coach Brian Kelly. Virginia Tech won that bowl game 20-7. The men's soccer team continues to impress defensively, tying Cleveland State 0-0 in a double overtime thriller on Wednesday night. UC goalie Taylor Hoffling posted his 4th straight shutout and now has 5 shutouts on the year. After halftime, there was a 42-minute delay for Lightning, making the game go late into the night. The Bearcats are now 4-4-2 on the year and will resume Big East play against Syracuse on Saturday and South Florida next Wednesday. The women's soccer team has been off for the past week. The Lady Bearcats split their two games the previous weekend with a 1-0 overtime thriller over St. John's last Friday and a 1-0 loss to Syracuse last Sunday. The Lady Bearcats will hit the road this weekend, facing South Florida on Friday and then hiking up to Wisconsin to play Marquette on Sunday. The women's team is 4-6-1 and 1-3-0 in conference play. The volleyball team split their first 2 games in conference play at home, falling to Notre Dame 3-2 last Friday and beating DePaul last Sunday 3-1. Junior Emily McIntyre was named to the Big East Honor Roll after posting 62 digs in 2 matches. The Bearcats will look for more victories when they start a 3-game road trip at Pitt this Friday. They will then face South Florida next Sunday before returning to the Queen City to face crosstown rival Xavier. The men's and women's cross-country teams will participate in the All-Ohio Championships this weekend in Cedarville, Ohio. Last year, the men's team finished first, snagging the top 2 spots, while the women's team finished 5th. This will be the final meet before the pre-national meet in Louisville. A few weeks ago at the Commodore Classic in Nashville, Tennessee, the men's finished 6th out of 24 teams, while the women finished 14th. Pacing the men's team was Colin Cotton, running the 8-kilometer course in 25:04:57. Emily Clay was the top runner for the girls' team, finishing 32nd overall with a time of 22:23:65. For all of us here at Bearcast, I'm William Wolkoff. And join us next week for another edition of Bearcat Blitz.